know me well, you know that I am the scriptless hypnosis gal. I am really a mover and a shaker about don't use scripts because it takes your attention away from your client. But when I train, my students do get scripts to begin with. Scripts to show how the flow works, scripts to show how to put things together, how to grab this idea and how to grab that idea. Things that you can use for groups, things that you can use for recording. So if you're not doing hypnosis recordings to sell on your website, this will help you do that and increase the income. Maybe you'll want to do recordings for your clients to give them some things to repeat or to do over again. Michael gave me this line, and I'm now going to use it. I prepared for you a script tease. Um, because we're going to be talking about scripts, and I want to show you how easy it is to prepare a script that you can use for groups or your clients or for recordings or for whatever. Also, how you can do it on the fly. I actually did write this. I do most of my stuff on the fly, but I just thought it in my head and actually wrote it down so that I would have it in front of me and could use it again. This is a template for using any old idea, just any old idea that you have and rolling that over into some magic. So I thought a demo would be great. Everybody want to do something very quick? Think about the safest place you can think of. And I'm going to actually treat you to this script. And if you want it later, I'll send it to you, send you the script too, just so you can have that as a template if you want it. So think about the safest place you can imagine right now. And we're going to use that in a moment. Once upon a time, there was a game show on television, a game show called Let's Make a Deal. And on Let's Make a Deal, there were different prizes that people could win. There were things on a table and things in boxes and things on behind curtains, and you got to choose. Now, the downside is sometimes you could get zonked. Sometimes you could choose inappropriately and not get the good gift. That was that game. That was Let's Make a Deal. Let's make a deal right now to play a mind game. And in our mind game, everybody's a winner. Is that okay with you? So if you'd like to go along and play this mind game, you're invited to play along now. And in whatever way works for you, in your mind, go now to that safe place you can think of. Just take yourself there. That's where we'll play the game. So go there now. There, in your safe place, imagine a showcase. Maybe it's a stage. Maybe it's a special place. There's several options there in your showcase. There's a table with an envelope on it. Next to it is a box. And then there's a curtain with something hidden behind it. Realize here in this safe place, those gifts have all shown up just for you, to offer you, well, whatever you're looking for. So as you go through those gifts now, you'll find wisdom in each. Perhaps it's a symbol, maybe it's a token, maybe it's a guide. Go ahead now, look behind the curtain. And there in the privacy of your own mind, in your safe place, behold what's in store for you there behind that curtain. Now find yourself receiving the gift that's offered to you. Whatever you need is right there. That's your gift. Maybe it's a sign, maybe it's a token, or maybe it's wisdom. Receive that gift now. And when you're ready, move over to the box on the table. Open that gift. That gift has been left there just for you. Take what's inside that box. That's a gift just for you. And remember, there's that envelope. Oh, what's inside? I'm so curious. What could be stuffed inside that envelope? Maybe a final piece of wisdom. Maybe it's the culmination of this journey in your mind. As you play the game, make of this wisdom what you will. Settle into it and enjoy it in this safe place of your creation, the safe place of giving and loving and receiving. Take as much time as you wish here and realize that you can return to this safe place of love and life and wisdom whenever you decide to play this version of your own mind game. And when you're ready today, bring back all of those gifts that you received. They're yours to keep. Bring them back with you. And when you're ready, return back into the room. Wide awake and feeling great, maybe even ready to share a bit of that wisdom that you collected along the journey.
If I may, um, that it was profound, Karen. You just blew my mind because I got a crown which represented sovereignty. The word was attached to it, which has a particular meaning to me, and it just really is about being well in charge of your own experience. So there was that, and then the box. I opened the box, and it was a white dove that flew out of the box. So this nice peace thing, and then the envelope, and this just really kind of cracked me up at the same time because I was, half conscious and half looking at why did that? But it was my birth certificate. I thought, well, that's pretty cool, isn't it? So, so I don't know exactly what to make of it, other than they came from somewhere really sort of deep and cool.
And I don't know that we need to make anything of it. The point of the whole exercise is you can create magic and hypnosis out of almost anything. What I was pointing out to you here is a silly game show came to mind because I thought, okay, what can I offer that has options? And the first flicker of thought that came to me was that stupid Let's Make a Deal game show. And I can remember Carol Merrill what's behind Carol Merrill's curtain and what's on Jay's tray. And I thought, okay, well, that had losers. We can't have that. But it had some options, and I've only got 5 minutes. So, how can I turn that into something? Pretend that your client is talking to you about a game show and they bring it up. Man, you grab that idea and you turn it into a script for them. What I was using was vagaries because my clients do their own work in their own mind. I don't have to give them suggestions. I prefer not to. So I just give them some ideas and let them make meaning out of it because I know that our brain is a meaning making machine. It may not make the meaning that you make, but it's going to make the meaning that's important to the owner of the mind who's running the game. So throw out some vagaries, and the template there is come up with 3 ideas. So the induction was when I said, think about the safest place you can think of. You thought about it. I didn't have to send you out on a beach or put you in bed under the covers or whatever. You came up with your own. I just said, think about it, and we're going to use that in a moment. All of that is included in the script because that's all part of the hypnosis, right? Think of something. No resistance there because I didn't suggest that you go to a very safe place in your own mind. I just said, think of something. Everybody can think of something, and everybody grabbed a thought. And then we moved on. We're going to use that in a minute. And then I said, once upon a time, which is the 4 word induction to the instantly cross the critical faculty. Because once upon a time, it's story time. All I have to do is sit here and my conscious mind doesn't, logic and reason is not necessary here. I'll just use my imagination. I told you the story about let's make a deal for the setup. And then I said, let's do the mind game. And remember that safe place you were thinking about? Go there now. That's your full induction. That's the setup to everything. And then I said, you've got these 3 things. It's offering you what you need the most today. And I walked you through it. I had some nested loops included in there because I set up an idea, left kind of a cliffhanger, and then we came back and explained it all to you. As we unraveled the whole thing, it was all explained and unraveled. A cliffhanger is what the soap operas do to keep you tuning back in tomorrow, or the shows. So they're great techniques for you to use that are used in real life. Everybody knows how to use them, and it makes it simple for you to just be in touch with your client. Now, that was a script I wrote in 5 minutes, coming up with just some ideas and throwing it into the template that I created. And if I had to do some group work, or if somebody at a party said to me, "Can you hypnotize me now?" Well, now you know how to write a script for that and do it right then and there. So you don't have to say, "Oh, God, no, you have to make an appointment. This is special. This is something else." Give it to them because that's what they expect. Give them something right then and there to build the belief, and then you can go on and do change work. And